My lungs longed to breathe her in, even as she longed to be taken into them. Every highlight in her hair was a star in my sky, and I watched her tremble as she struggled to swallow the words she found hidden in my eyes, maybe. It's the way she keeps me warm when she wraps her arms around me that makes me think she's my security blanket. Even though with her, there's no security, because she is prone to running. I meet her gaze and beg her golden eyes for answers. She says, "I'm terrible at communicating." I say, "Me too." She tells me, "I run." I tell her, "I chase." She says, "Ashley, listen, I'm afraid." And I'd like to take her hand and tell her it's okay. But I can see it on her face that her thoughts are far away, so I don't touch her. I watch her tears ebb and flow from the corners of her eyes, and her hair is the tide, stained blood red to prove that she's alive. I can feel the tremors through the space that is between us. Her radiance is an epicenter, and I am just an aftershock, but I will be whatever I need to be if I can keep a piece of her. Even if it's just a shard of broken glass from a window in a building in her heart that used to stand tall, she says, "I hate every single cell that belongs to my sister." I say, "You have no idea how many times I've said the same about my brother." She says, "My body has known hands meant to protect me." I say, "I always managed to convince myself it wasn't that bad." She says, "I never knew my father." I say, "I wish I'd never known mine." She says, "Cancer took my mother." I say, "My father took his own life." She says, "Sometimes I miss her so badly." I say, "I didn't even cry." I watch her close her eyes and I whisper, "Maybe we can get lost in the beauty of our mutual dysfunction." They tell you that you are not supposed to date someone crazier than you. But someone should tell them that it doesn't do to date someone more sane either, because I have been on the crazy side of every relationship I've ever been in. And I am tired of being the stone that sinks the ship. She looks up at me and says, "We could be a movie." I say, "We already are a poem. We are the perfect amount of insane." Maybe it's the way I can't tell myself she'll stay that makes me want to hold on as tight as I can, or maybe it's that I'm always the one to walk away that makes me so uncomfortable to know with her I can't, and maybe my mouth is writing prescriptions that my heart won't ever fill. But all I can do is say what's inside me. It's the only thing that's real. She says, "I won't ever be perfect." I say, "I wouldn't want you if you were."